Hi friends, welcome to Easy and Home Style Cooking. I'm Mrs. Ragini. Today I'm going to share a breakfast recipe. I already shared couple of breakfast recipes and I suggest try to make them, dear friends, in the morning. And today we are going to make a upma with steamed rice flour balls. We are going to make an upma. This is very simple and very tasty. So to make this dish we need the rice flour. With rice flour we showed you couple of variations of upma, dear friends. My husband shared 2-3 variations and I also shared 2-3 variations. So today one more variation with the rice flour. So here I have the rice flour. We are going to make an upma. Just take 1 cup of rice flour. If you are taking 1 cup of rice flour, you can take 1 cup of water, and here is the water. We need to cook the rice flour first, and we are going to add very little of salt. We want the balls which we make, we want slightly to taste little bit salt. And once this comes to a boil, we are going to add the rice flour, add it and mix it. So friends, here you can see this has become nice and lump. Just reduce little bit of water, don't add too much of water, otherwise you need to add more of flour. So initially it was slightly thin, then I had to add very little of flour because by mistake I added more of water, and you can see this has become thick. And you need not cook this too much, just once this becomes into a lump you can just switch off the flame. So this is ready, dear friends, and now we are going to transfer this into a plate and we are going to make it into a small dumplings. When this is hot itself you can do, or when this is slightly rested also you can do it. What we are going to do, I am going to transfer this onto a plate, and you can make these into different kinds of shapes or sizes like this. First make a dumpling and then press it little bit and put it here. Take small portion, make a dumpling, press it and put it here. This is slightly different, dear friends, but you need to try it. This will taste amazing. I am going to make the rest of the dough and then we are going to steam this. So friends, here you can see the small dumplings of steamed rice flour is ready. This, put it in a plate. If it is sticking to your hands, just you can apply little bit of oil and you can make it into dumplings like this. And now we are going to steam this for 15 minutes and then we are going to make our upma. So friends, here you can see our rice balls have perfectly steamed and they are cooked. You can see nice and white in color. Now I switched off the flame and I rested it for some time. And here in another pan, now we are going to make the upma. So to make the upma, we are going to add very little of oil. Even you can use ghee to make this. Oil is hot. We are going to add mustard seeds, cumin seeds and some chana dal, some dry red chillies and green chillies. These are the spiciness to our dish, so you can add more of green chillies and red chillies, and also curry leaves. Mix it. Very little of ginger garlic paste. If you want you can add fresh ginger and garlic, dear friends, and finely chopped onions. Very little of salt. We added salt in the dough also, so don't add too much salt. Check, then add the salt and let this cook for 1 minute and then we are going to add the steamed rice balls. So friends, here the onions are slightly transparent and now we are going to add the chana dal. Here I have the chana dal. I have soaked the chana dal and I have grinded it. You can just soak very little of chana dal in some water and let it sit for 1 hour and then remove the water and grind it into coarse. And this also we are going to cook for just 2 minutes. We want the raw flavor to go. So we need to cook this for at least 2 to 3 minutes. So here you can see the chana dal has cooked and this has become nice and dry. It should be like this. Then only all the raw flavor will go. And now take this steamed rice and drop this and toss it. Very simple dish. In just 15 minutes you will get an excellent breakfast. Some white in color in between and the chana dal and excellent tempering. You can have just like this, or even with yogurt or any pickle you can have this dish, dear friends. So friends, here is our steamed rice upma is ready. Switch off the flame and now it's all ready to taste. I already tasted couple of times to check the salt. This is very, very yummy. You know, the rice balls are nice and soft and slight crispy texture from the chana dal and the urad dal, and the spiciness from the mirchis. If you want, you can just squeeze in some lime on top, but this is perfect for me. Little bit spicy. I want it like that. Very yummy. When this is slightly hot, you need to have, dear friends. Dear friends, you need to try this once in a while. Instead of making a regular upma, you can try this upma. This is the regular rice flour. You can just cook it in water and make it into balls and make it. I hope you enjoyed this very simple dish of making upma. If you like it, make it, share it, and also feed your family fresh food. See you in another session with some more recipes.